How do you get your dream job? Well, I'm Bill Fitzpatrick. This is the Way of the Action Principles. Well, first of all, you decide. What is it that you love doing? What do you have a passion for? What are you willing to work 50, 60 hours and make that money to buy those condos and not regret 1 minute of it? What is it that you love doing? Let's just take an example. Let's say that you want to open up your own nail salon. You love nails and the whole culture of beauty and spas and whatever. Okay, that's what you want to do. All right, so you find out in your specific area where is the best nail salon, the best nail salon. Then you go into that nail salon and you see if you can get a job there, because you want to work there 3 or 4 months and you want to learn everything about that business. Why is this business the best? What are they doing for advertising? How do they treat customers? How do they decide on prices? How do they decide who's going to get what customers? And, how do you get repeat business? How do you do all of those things? So you figure out what it is that you want to do. Then you find somebody who's doing it. Then you try to get a job there. I mean, even if you go in and you say, listen, I'll be the one to sweep the floors. I'll be the one to clean the toilets. Just get your foot in the door the best and figure it out. And then every day, what are you doing? You have your notes and you're taking notes. Look at my books. I have hundreds of these books with notes. Why? Because I'm always trying to learn. And now let's say you work there for 3 or 4 months and you say, well, thank you very much. Now I'm going to move on to another opportunity. Maybe you work in another top 10 nail salon and you learn what they are doing. And you do that for 3 or 4 months. I mean, this is on-the-job training. This is what you're going to learn firsthand that you're never going to learn taking some kind of a business course at community college. We're saying, we're going to have a business plan and, some generic bullshit. No, you're right in there seeing how the best people who own nail salons are running those nail salons. Now, you can do the same thing if you want to be in the landscaping business. You can do the same thing if you want to be a lawyer. What are the best lawyers doing? What are the best sandwich shops? You find the best people, you get in there, and every day becomes, this is your classroom. This is where you learn. This is why you get your hands dirty. These are the people who can answer your questions, and these are the people who can really teach you. And all the time you got your book, and every night and, whatever, lunchtime, you're writing down all of your notes. Who are their vendors? Who are they? Everything that they are doing, you want to know. Why? Because you're going to open up your store, your salon. And what are you going to be? You're going to be the best. And then you're going to sit on your... No. You're always going to be learning, always moving a little bit further, always making sure that you're giving your customers the best. And then what are you going to have? Well, then you're going to have repeat business, and you're going to have to, you're not going to be schlepping for new customers all the time, because you're going to have people say, wow, this is great. I'm going to come back to Maria's, or I'm going to use Joe's Lint. I'm going to come back and come back and come back. This is what you do, on-the-job training, okay? You're not working just for minimum wage somewhere and thinking, this is a dead-end job. Well, if you're not learning at that job, if you're not working in the industry that you want to be working in, then it is kind of a dead-end, treadmill, merry-go-round kind of job. You don't want that. You want to be moving forward. What is it that you want to do? There are 5,000 different kinds of small businesses. People have become successful at all of them. What it is that you want to do? I mean, are there people who have lacrosse shops and make a lot of... I'm sure there are. What it is that you want to do, find the people who are doing, and then copy success. That's what we're going to do. And in the meantime, we're going to improve ourselves and help others, and we're on the pathway to a great life.